Hi everyone, welcome back to Grandpa Mark's Hobbies and an unboxing of something I've never done before, and that is a rally car. I don't really do modern cars, but I wanted to get into the rally car build because I have a cool idea for a diorama. This is the Tamiya's Castrol Celica, and let's see what's in here. It's a 1/24th kit, and I've done Tamiya kits before, and I've always been pretty impressed with them. So let's move the box out the way. I'll bring the top in, and we'll start tearing this thing apart. I'm not going to pull it out. There's decals for the rims, There's decals for the tires, along with the glass. And the glass is very nicely molded. Front, back, all the extra ones, side markers, very nice. Pull the body up here. This is molded in color. Let's pull out the tires. I think you get 5 tires, and there's going to be a little baggie here, if I remember right. Yep. Don't lose this. And I hate to think that I'm putting something foreshadowing here, and I'm going to have to be searching for these. So I'm going to drop these right back in the box. Those are to mount the tires, or the rims to the car. You give you 5 slicks. Not too bad. They're a little spongy. You can see I'm leaving marks on them. So we're going to put those in the box, and you get some window screen. That's all this is window screen for the front grille. And there's that. Move the bag out the way. And all of the rest comes out in one bag, which leaves the instructions and tech tips in the box, along with their really nice decals. If there's any gauge decals, yeah, there are. I will be using the gauge decals, but that's a nice decal set. It really is. Tamiya is top notch for decals. They cut so close to the color itself that there's no real rings around them at all, and I like that. So I'll put those back in. Their instructions kind of remind me of like a Bandai kit. They go this way, but they're very nicely done. They have the call-outs, which is kind of cool for me because I have all that Tamiya paint up front. So that'll make it easy. They are easy to follow too, by the way. So now let's cut into the big bag of what we got and see what we got. I can about guarantee you what we don't have is any flash at all, or any mismolds or anything like that. Their quality assurance is pretty top notch, so I don't have to worry about too much of that, except for anything came loose on the bag. So let's start off right here with our smallest sprue. I'll bring you down. We'll look at that. We got nice rims. There's 5 rims. If you look, this one even has the holes in it for the spare tire to go in the back. I did look this car up. It did really well, but it has the spare tire goes right into like the trunk. Then there's extra lights. This is that big set of lights that goes on the front. Still not sure where we're going with that. These are the headlight backers. Our suspension. Nicely molded. I mean, look at how nice those springs are molded on there. There's just one teeny line on that we can sand off of there with 800 grit sandpaper instead of going after it with a file. So really nicely done. Outstanding. Put that in the box. Get the next sprue out, and I'm going to back it back out so you can see the whole thing. You get this one out of the way. So you get a lot, again, 5 rims. So you have a choice of what you want to do with them. I think, yeah, that has to be an extra set. Your shifter, check that out. More suspension, that long exhaust. More suspension. That's what most of this is suspension. We have our roll cage, the back section of roll cage. Let me know what this is. It goes up next to the stick shift. If that is like this fade brake, I'm not sure. I don't know enough about them to know that, but I'd like to know. So let me know in the comments what you think that is. This looks like the e-brake, and nothing's fancy on this car. It's a racer. Like I said, here's where the spare tire goes. Looks like more roll bar, front spoiler. Very cool, very crisply molded. Very cool. This is a year-long group build that I'm trying to get into. So I have time to get a few other things done first. Now we're molded in gray. We will be painting everything. Don't worry about that. Let's go over with a chassis first and look at that. Very nicely done. This does not have an engine. I don't care. It's got enough other stuff. You wouldn't be able to see the engine anyhow. So, like I said, I don't even care. Our rotors and calipers, drivetrain, skid plate, all over the place. There we go. Here it is. The dashboard is completely flat, so you will be using the decals in the dash. Nice grill. Look at that. Nice front suspension. Oop, jeez, earthquake. More headlights. And good segue into the interior, which is, geez, is that nice. Holy spumoli, does that look good. Our steering wheel and steering column. Flip it back over so you can see it. Really sharp. Really, really sharp. Look at the holes drilled in there for you. Nice. Mirrors. Looks like our intake. Windshield wipers. Sweet. And last but not least is the Tamiya body. Let's see here. Molded in white. Might stay that color depending on how I want to do this. Wow. Heck yeah. You wouldn't have to paint this. Well, I might not. That looks great. I mean, that'd be a perfect base to start masking things off and adding all kinds of stripes and diddly doodads. So, heck yeah, man. We're going base white on this for sure. And that's cool because I already know what colors I was going to plan on going for. So this is going to work out perfect. But man, look at how nice that is. If you just put that on and added the decals, you could walk away proud. Very nice. Panel liner in here, and I bet you could use a Gundam panel liner. I was just talking to my son about how nice those are and how I've been using them again. So, very sweet. And with that, how about if we take a second here to thank our, let's thank our sponsor, Gallery. And if you want to get a new airbrush, check them out. If you decide that's the way to go, Grandpa Mark will get you 10% off in the coupon. Let's thank our veterans and first responders and our active duty members, because without them, we can't do anything. Also want to say hi to Jason, Mike, and Bruce from Automotive Model Car Livecast. Those guys have a great show every Thursday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. So check them out. If you don't make it live, You can watch the reruns. I binge watched about 5 of them in 2 days when I first started watching them, and man, I had a blast. But with that, I'll let y'all go. Y'all have a great day, a better tomorrow, and thank you very much for watching.